Come out. Sean Grisham from Austin, a real up-and-comer and on the national junior team. He is only 16 years of age. Tyler Clary, gold medal in the 200-meter backstroke. Second fastest time in 2014 in this event. And swimming for the University of California, just an 18-year-old in lane 3, Andrew Celiscar. Ryan Lochte, the Olympic champion, will be in the middle of the pool as the fastest qualifier. 11 Olympic medals, 5 of those gold. Josh Pruneau, winner of the 200-meter breaststroke last night, so something to watch out for. He'll be on the outside in lane 5 of Ryan Lochte in that 100-meter leg. Connor Jaeger, 2012 Olympian, will be in lane 6. Andrew Gemmell, whose father Bruce coaches Katie Ledecky. He also swam in the Olympic Games in 2012 at 1,500 meters. And Tristan Coate out of the University of Calgary, again over 20 nations represented. He will be in lane 8.
Well, there he is, buddy. We've been talking about him for quite some time now. I think the second greatest swimmer of all time. When you think about all he's done over the last 10 years, Ryan Lochte, but Tyler Clary is one tough dude. I'm telling you, he has had some races before where I've watched him do things that I just did not see possible, considering who his competitors were. We go back to London in 2012, and the huge favorites fell by the wayside, and Tyler Clary shocked the world and won the gold medal there. Won the Pan Pacs last summer. Didn't think he was going to do that, and then he is tough as nails. Just a guy that's just so gritty. He's not pretty when you watch him swim. Not a very tall guy. Up there in lane number 2.
And again at 4:09.03, the second fastest time in 2014. Lochte turns first, just underway in the men's 400 IM.
And you're right, this is a good field. I mean, you look at the top swimmers from last year in the United States. Well, the Summer Nationals, you've got the first, third, and fifth swimmer in this heat. So you've got kind of a good little makeup of what you're going to see in 18 months. Yeah, there's going to be a Chase Cage. Yeah, there's going to be a Litherland, maybe a Michael Weiss. But this is a field that really is so solid in so many different ways. You've got Jaeger and Gemmell, really good freestylers. Good potential to be on the Olympic team. You've got Celiscar, who's this youngster right there in lane number 3. Paul, this kid is really good and could shock the world, shock the United States anyway, in 18 months by making this Olympic team. This is a tough event.
Celiscar swimming for the University of California, again 18 years of age, and it was Ryan Lochte in the middle of the pool.
There you see Clary in lane number 2. He's a great backstroker, as we said. Gold medalist in the 200 back in London. Solid backstroker. Obviously, you know the credentials that Ryan Lochte has in backstroke. Right there with a white cap, looking very smooth. And as I said earlier, talking to his coach, had lunch with his coach earlier today, and he just said that he's in a good frame of mind, and that's where he needs to be. Injuries can drag you down.
Yeah.
I used to have them, and there's nothing that drags you down more mentally than injuries.
It's so frustrating. And again, at this stage of his career, he doesn't need to work longer, harder. He needs to work better and more.
And smarter.
And smarter, and that's hard to do when you're injured, as Tyler Clary turns first. And I want to get back to Andrew Celiscar, the up-and-coming star you mentioned. Already had him at the University of California. Well, he will be a Golden Bear next year, so continue to compete collegiately.
Right, he swims for Katie Ledecky's team right there. Coached by John Flanagan. That's a huge team, nation's capital. Bruce Gemmell actually coaches Katie Ledecky. That's Andrew Gemmell's father, by the way, who's in lane number 7.
Here in lane 5, Josh Pruneau won the 200-meter breaststroke last night, and before this race got underway, I said that was the leg to watch Pruneau. So doing a nice job coming up on Lochte. Tyler Clary in lane 2, still leading the way. How is Lochte as a breaststroker?
Lochte has had tremendous success in the breaststroke. He doesn't really have a weak stroke. I mean, he almost made the Olympic team in the 100 butterfly. Was world ranked in the next 3 or 4 years after that, so he's really solid in the breaststroke as well. And he's staying right there with the leaders.
Lochte in the white cap. Pruneau now will turn. Oh, he's taken over the lead from Tyler Clary up at the top of the pool, 37 100s behind. And Lochte has fallen off the pace, as has the teenager Andrew Seliskar in lane 3.
This is a little interesting because Clary is now breathing to his left up there. He can actually see Pernod because he's gotten enough by Lochte to be able to get a good look at Pernod at the very bottom of your screen, and Pernod's actually breathing to his left. So right now he can't see Clary, but when he flips here, he'll know exactly where Tyler Clary is. Even though he's 3 lanes over, he can get a good look, and it'll be a great race here the last 30 or 40 meters.
Two-man race. Tyler Clary in lane 2, Josh Pernod in lane 5. Seliskar out of it. Lochte trying to make a move, but he's left it too late. This is just too strong a swim, particularly by Pernod in the breaststroke, who's starting to take over. He turned 0.2 of a second behind Tyler Clary, and Josh Pernod in lane 5, coming right down to the wall. Close here, and Pernod gets it in 4:16.08. Tyler Clary second in 4:16.28. Very, very tough race, and a wonderful breaststroke once again in lane 5 for Josh Pernod.
Again, the key leg for Pernod was that breaststroke. Just like the women's race with Beisel at breaststroke, Pernod did it here, and you can see the back to breast turn. Here's the halfway point. Clearly in the lead, but look how far back Josh Pernod was. He was way back. He was 3 body lengths behind. That shows you what you just said, how good he was in that breaststroke. See what he did? He went right by Tyler Clary in 100 meters after being behind 3 body lengths. And what was maybe even more impressive than the breaststroke, Paul, was his finish. The way he was able to hang on in that freestyle. His freestyles improved dramatically. You can see him go by Tyler Clary, had a great end of that race. Solid swim for Pernod, and one to watch as we get ready for Rio.
Altitude training paying off over the last couple of weeks for Josh Pernod, who he takes down Tyler Clary and Ryan Lochte in the men's 400-meter individual medley. A wonderful final couple of legs in the breaststroke and the freestyle. And as you mentioned, the breaststroke we kind of expected after a very fast performance last night when he won the 200 breast on day 1 of this 3-day meet. But he also overtook Tyler Clary. He was 2/10 behind with 50 meters to go, and also reeled him in. And congratulations to Josh Pernod, who joins us now down on the deck. And Josh, I saw you a little bit giving the sign where you were reeling guys in, and I think I know who you were talking about. You reeled a few in on the breaststroke, but your freestyle leg, as Rowdy was talking about, really paid things off over the last 50.
I don't know about reeling guys in. I honestly didn't see anyone in that race, just eating. But yeah, I've been working a lot on freestyle. I think just had a way better back half than I've ever had before in season.
Could you tell where you were about halfway through the race? Because you were really behind not only Tyler Clary, but Lochte as well. I mean, did you have a sense of where you were, and did you panic at all? Because it certainly didn't seem like that, because that next 100, you blazed it.
I've raced Clary and Lochte a lot in this event, and I'm used to being way, way farther behind him. So yeah, I saw Ryan at the 200, and I thought I was in a pretty decent spot.
It was a decent spot. Wonderful job there.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Josh. Big win for Josh